Hold on 1 second. There we go. Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another MLB The Show 21 stream here on Twitch. I'm NextJGGen24. Excuse me. And today we're continuing on with our build of the New York Mets all-time lineup. As you can see, I really haven't made much progress since we last left off. But last time we did leave off, Michael Conforto went to tier 4. Brendan Nimmo broke into tier 3. I believe we're close on some. We're close on Brett Batty. Keith Hernandez and Gary Carter are going to take a while. Actually, Carter's, he's close to tier 4. Baez, he's close. And then Floyd, he's close as well. So we're gonna be watching Baez, Carter, Batty, and Floyd today as we try to parallel XP them. Conforto's still a ways off. Mauricio, I'm praying he's gonna turn this around because I really need him to turn around. But the card that we are gonna get superfractored today. This card right here, Matt Harvey. It's only going to take 1 or 2 games. So by the time we're done with him, he's going to be P5. He's going to be the 5th Met that I have superfractored behind Pete Alonso, Mike Piazza, Dom Smith, and Jacob deGrom. So, but enough chit-chat. Let's just get right into it. Go. Right off the bat, I get a player or a team that I obviously want to go up against. So let's do it. But sorry, that yesterday I did not stream. I was meaning to, but I got distracted by this show that shows that this show is basically called To Catch a Smuggler. You know, they focus on a lot of. It sounds like it's a show that's at the southern border, at the U.S. southern border, and they definitely film at the U.S. southern border, at the port of entries and everything. But, like, the one episode I was watching, they had in Newark, so not far from where I am. They also arrested a couple in Atlanta, Georgia, that was carrying, like, I think the total amount that they ended up seizing was like $27 billion worth of methamphetamine. I was like, holy shit. No, I'm sorry. That's wrong. What they had was probably a few 100,000. And Keith Hernandez going deep. Raise that apple, Keith. Oh no, is that not it? Dang, that sucks. But nice job, Keith. Way to get that home run. There we go. Thank you, Phoenix. I appreciate that very much. How you doing tonight, by the way? Hold on, let me give you a bit of a shout out. There we go. Yeah, go check out Unstable Phoenix. He is the mod god. Chilling like a villain? Nice, I love it. That's awesome, man. Hey, did you see the new trailer for MLB The Show 22? Holy cow, dude. Freaking... Oh my god, I'm so happy with some of the legends that they revealed in that trailer. I don't want to... Yeah, well, yeah, okay, so you did see it. Yeah, that is freaking awesome. You guys know Arian Howard, Ryan Howard's son? I mean, he comes in here a few times. What's up, Dick Shell Bros? Nice to see you, man. Randy Johnson, yes, finally. What took so long for the big unit to finally be in the game? I mean, like, that is basically a starting pitcher version of Billy Wagner. What took so long? Oh my gosh, but I'm happy that they got it in. I'm also happy with Ryan Howard. I reached out to his son, Darian, on Twitter, just told him, hey, congrats on your dad being back in the game. I'm excited to hit home runs with him, because here's the thing. As a Mets fan, okay, I appreciated, I respected Ryan Howard. I mean, the dude freaking scared the Mets for good reason. 50 home runs in one season in 2007, the NL MVP, a World Series champion. I mean, that dude was freaking scary as hell. And I may not have liked the fact that he was on the Phillies and not on the Mets or any other team that the Mets didn't have to go up against. But, you know what? I respected the hell out of Ryan Howard. Like, if I were a Phillies fan, he would definitely have been my favorite player. Because I sure as hell will not respect Cole Hamels. I definitely won't respect Chase Utley. Jimmy Rollins, yeah, I've got respect for him. He was a great shortstop, like basically a Jose Reyes version. I think he could hit better than Jose did. But I might be wrong on that. I'm not entirely sure. I would have to look up their career stats and do like a side-by-side comparison. But yeah, Ryan Howard, Randy Johnson. I may have missed a few too. But I don't know. Phoenix, did you see any others in that trailer besides Randy Johnson and Ryan Howard? I feel like I missed someone, but I don't know who I missed. It was actually very subtle how they did Ryan Howard. I mean, yeah, they had... I know, the show bros. I know, believe me, I do too. Yeah, I would have to watch it again, but I'd need it in slow motion, who was in there. Only two new legends? Okay, so Ryan Howard and Randy Johnson. That's about it. Okay. I thought maybe, I guess I'm wrong. I guess I'm wrong in that thinking. Thank you, the show bros. Appreciate it. Hey, let me give you a shout out too. There you go. But yeah, they're two very good legends. Here's the thing though. I definitely do not want. I don't think, but there's always that concern that that Ryan Howard is only going to get a high 80 diamond. I don't think that's going to happen, because there's no way you could do that. When he won the MVP, he had 50 home runs, so you could do a milestone card. You could do an award series version of him. I mean, there are so many options with Ryan Howard. I mean, for all we know, he might be the National League Collection reward. But I feel like if you're going to do something that big, you can only top it some other way. And I don't believe they're going to go with Chipper Jones as the collection reward again. I mean, if anything, Randy Johnson is a huge, huge addition. If anything, I'm expecting him to be the 99 overall version in the game. Maybe he'll be the... I think they'll both come out right away at the beginning of the game, but then eventually get a high... I'm expecting both to get a 99 They're both going to get a 99. I just don't want something to happen like what happened with, Kirby Puckett, where the only version he got was his 89 overall card, and that was it. Like, we're really you're gonna promote this legend, Kirby Puckett, and yet all you're gonna really give him is a freaking 89 overall. Yeah, I think they'll both get 99. It's just, there's always that concern. There's always that thought in the back of my head that's saying, oh, San Diego Studios, don't screw this up. Do not give Ryan Howard and Randy Johnson high 88 cards at the beginning. Make them 99s. If anything, that would pretty much be like Chipper Jones or Willie Mays as collection rewards, People would absolutely be buying cards on day one to pull Trout and DeGrom and Acuna and Scherzer. People are going to be buying packs if they know that Randy Johnson and Ryan Howard are going to be high overall cards. David Wright would be perfect collection reward. Here's the thing, the show bros. The San Diego Studios, they have their whole thing about player rights and everything. So I don't know if David Wright has been out of the league long enough for San Diego Studios to be okay. Yeah, let's throw him in the game. I mean, maybe I know he was. I believe David Wright was done after 2018. If not 2018, definitely 2019. Howard, he might have been done like a lot sooner than that. Hold on, I'll see. Ryan Howard. How long did Ryan Howard play in Major League Baseball? He played up until 2016. So yeah, 6 years it took him to finally. See, I actually think he is. I think he is at the top of their. They know that Met fans want David Wright in the game. Wright was done in 18, and I think Howard was 16. Yeah, so maybe they're not ready with Wright yet. He might have to wait another couple years. Which is a shame because he really should be in the game. That's definitely a legend that all Met fans want to see. We know we're going to get Piazza. We know we're going to get Tom Seaver. We know that stuff. I mean, the Billy Wagner thing, that was a bit of a surprise. John Alrude, he was in the game previously. There was nothing special about that. I just want Mets cards so bad because you look at the Mets team build in some way, it doesn't feel like the Mets. This feels like my Mets team. This is all the Mets. These are flashbacks. These are, Javier Baez is a live series player for the Mets. So to me, this team build is real. And it is the Mets. I mean, I'm sorry if it didn't come across that way. I kind of thought that it would. Oh, you're saying like maybe it doesn't it doesn't authentically feel like a Mets team build? Is that what you're saying? I'm sorry if I misunderstood. I mean, look, you need someone like, yeah, Reyes, Wright, Strawberry, Gooden. Well, I don't think if they haven't put in Darryl Strawberry or Doc Gooden at this point, I don't think they're going to do it. You could probably argue. You could argue for Jerry Koosman to be in there as well. Who else could you argue for? Yeah, no, definitely not Strawberry or Gooden. Believe me, if they haven't done it already, they would have. Or if they haven't done it already, I really have no hope that they're going to do it eventually. Yeah, Koosman would be a great addition. You know, I think Beltran would be another addition. It's just a matter of do you put him on the Astros? Do you put him on the Royals? Do you put him on the Mets? Oh, Batty, that's gone.
Your attention, please.
I mean, you can make the case for a lot of Mets fans. I've heard Todd Hundley. I've seen some people on social media called for Todd to be in the game. Edgardo Alfonso, you gotta have Fonzie in there.
Now batting, shortstop, Ronnie.
You know, Roberto Alomar was actually a Met in the in MLB The Show 18. He was like a silver legend for the Mets, but he was a Met nonetheless. So Roberto Alomar, you can make the case for, but that was towards the end of his career. That was he's better known as a Blue Jay than he is of a Met. All right, the show bros, appreciate you stopping in and chatting.
Now batting, the first baseman, Hernandez.
You have a good day, all right? Or a good night, and good luck with baseball. Damn it. I got well underneath that. That sucks. You know, there are just so many Mets that could be new legends. But that's the thing, like San Diego Studios, it's tough for them to have new legends. I mean, Seaver is a given. Piazza is a given. And who else? They've done Harvey. They're gonna do Syndergaard again. But yeah, David Wright being in the game, that would be awesome. I think a lot of Met fans would be happy with that, but it really depends on what. It really depends on, you know, can San Diego Studios get the rights to write? And, you know, I just don't know. Strike three, sit down.
Now batting, number 11.
So we'll see what happens. But I don't know if you guys heard. Rob Manfred was saying that the universal or the DH is going to be coming to the National League this season, or at least that's what I was seeing a lot of people talking about on Twitter. I mean, I personally don't like that because I believe everyone should get a chance to hit the ball. I mean, look at what guys like Madison Bumgarner and Jacob deGrom and Noah Syndergaard, when they can hit, they can actually drive the ball. And it's really special to see a pitcher hit the ball out of the park. Not like Shohei. Shohei, we knew that was coming, but you look at the National League and you think, can these pitchers really hit? And most of them can't, but some of them can. And I think we're really missing out on that. Recently got back into Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War because I can't stand MLB anymore. Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. Even I'm having a hard time with the show right now. You know, this is all... This is basically what I'm doing now. I mean, there's a new conquest map that I could grind, for content and everything. But I really don't want to do that because I'd rather not waste a day trying to do a conquest map. You know, I really do want to get the Mets team lineup to superfractored. I want to be able to show this off. And I mean, we're gonna have another P5 player on this team in a couple games, and you're actually looking at him right now. That's Matt Harvey. So, but other than that, I see no reason for me personally to be playing this game right now. Honestly, I could be doing other stuff. I could be playing Madden. I could be playing YouTuber's Life, which is like, you wouldn't think it's very addicting, but it is. So I could be playing a lot of different games right now, but I really want to get this team superfractored. And then eventually I'll take them all online. You know, play a ranked seasons game with them. See what happens. You know, maybe I could get someone to underestimate it. Be like, ha, the Mets. God, you're going to suck against me. I'm going to destroy you and everything. And maybe I could surprise them. Because I think cards that are superfractored are much, much better than people actually think. So I would love to have the element of surprise. But it might also be that I'm going up against guys that have freaking all 99s and they're crushing this team. That's always a possibility. It's probably more probable, let me try that again. It's more possible that I would get crushed as opposed to beating my opponent. But, you know, 50-50. Let's give it a shot.
The batter, the first baseman,
Oh, what's going on with Bartolo? I see he's trending. Oh, Keith had a great start to this game, and now he's just... Yeah, that's another one, too. Bartolo Colon. His first career home run is, like, legendary. And he did it with the Mets, too. Awesome. Good job, Gary Carter. Let's see.
Your attention, please. Now,
Yeah, so it looks like that the universal DH is happening. Again, I'm more... I want to see pitchers hit, because now what exactly is going to incentivize young players to pitch, knowing that they can't hit? You know, as a good example, guys, one of my in-town baseball teammates was like a really good hitter, and he was a really good pitcher. Believe me, I've gone up against him, and you were not hitting anything that he threw towards you. But just imagine if back then we decided we were going to have a DH. We weren't going to, we weren't going to do the whole pitcher hitting thing. I mean, that dude freaking hit. Like, he hit like he was freaking David, wow. Like, think of the most powerful, think of Barry Bonds, basically, but not as big. He was smacking home runs. The dude was amazing, and he was just as amazing as a pitcher. Now imagine if we take that away. Now he's going to have to choose. Does he want to be a pitcher but never have an at-bat? Or does he want to hit but never be allowed to pitch? I'm willing to bet that if you pose that question to a bunch of young kids, they're going to want to hit. They're not going to want to pitch.
Your attention, please. Now pitching. Aaron Yonge.
So, I'm not in favor of the thing of the universal DH, but it sounds like the decision has already been made. So, who am I to stop it? I guess we'll just see what happens.
Now batting, second baseman.
Michael Conforto with a nice home run there, a very nice home run, and Javier Baez is going to follow it up with a home run of his own. I told you guys, Baez, Floyd, Carter, and who's my third baseman? Wow, I can't believe I don't even. Batting. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep an eye on those guys because they're the ones that are close to the next tier in tier 4.
The bat, number 2.
So.
Shortstop.
But anyway, it's good to see that negotiations look like they're gonna, they're gonna, the MLB and the Players Association is gonna meet on Saturday. I think there's going to be even more pressure to get things started because at this point, I think it's too late in terms of spring training. Maybe you could do a shortened version of it, but these pitchers and catchers are going to have to report in next week, I believe. And I don't see that happening in the lockout, especially if the two sides are still far apart. And I'm willing to believe that after that federal mediation bullshit that the MLB tried to do with the Players Association, I'm willing to bet that they might make some progress, but I'm not expecting a deal out of these talks. I hope I'm proven wrong and I'm pleasantly surprised, but for the most part, I would not expect too much to come out of this. Look at that. 10 runners left on base, according to that graphic. Wow. So we missed out on... We could have had 28 runs, and instead we have 18. Well, that probably makes it 12 right there. So now 18 out of 30 runs, which is still more than half. That's a good percentage. That is a good percentage right there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, excuse me. I don't even know what Harvey's line score is at this point, but I hope he's got a lot of strikeouts. Strikeouts and these shutout innings, the complete game, that's gonna and a quality start too. That's gonna go a long way towards beefing up Harvey.
Now batting, shortstop.
I don't believe he's gonna get to parallel 5 after this game, but I think he'll at least be 100 short, or less than 100 XP short, which is good. You know, even if I do like one conquest game with Harvey, and if I win it, then he gets his parallel XP, he gets superfractored, and I can move on to Seaver. And then we're on to Glavin and Conforto after that. Again, guys, when I said that I was going to end streaming next week, I knew that in all likelihood I was not getting this team to a P5. There's just too many players that are not making enough progress, and I know a lot of people would say, oh, just go online. Look, the whole point of this series is to show you guys that you can get these players superfractored without having to go online. I'm trying to make this fun for casual players. People that are not going to play ranked seasons or battle royale or anything like that. Right? The event is casual, but right now they're not going to allow me to build an all Mets lineup. They just won't. Nice, Baez.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
But I sure as heck am going to give it my best shot and try to make as much progress as I can. You know, and I assure you that when I do get this team superfractored, my ultimate goal is to get this team parallel 5 by the time that MLB The Show 22 comes out. And then I could do like a quick little video, you know, of me playing a ranked seasons game with this with the P5 lineup.
Now batting, the pitcher, Matt.
All right, a quick little video, just one game, 40 minutes at best. I mean, the guy might end up shutting me out, in which case, you know, then he'll go by even quicker. It might be less than 40. But I'm definitely not, and for those that want to see Jacob deGrom, his energy is low. I can't use him. So my options from there are either Harvey, Syndergaard, Glavin, or Seaver. Those are my options when it comes to that ranked seasons game that I'm going to end up doing. Oh, God dang it.
The bat, number 2, shortstop, Ronnie Mauricio.
Attaboy, Mauricio. There we go. Yes. Get 6 hits in a game. Have a day, young man.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brandon.
That's great. Having 6 hits in a single game, absolutely fantastic.
Leading off for the baller, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Ball inside. I got to count 2-2.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Good thing he offered at it, otherwise that would have been ball 4. Oh, you're asking for a curveball right down the middle? Are you serious? Oh, strike 3, sit down. Just painted the black with that one, but I'll freaking take it.
Joseph.
0-1's the count.
So let's see, we got new MLB The Show 22 coming out in April. I really wish they would just release it in March. You know, like, I'd love to be able to play it mid-March. But I guess I have to wait till early April. Maybe they chose that because they don't know if the season's going to start on time. I mean, COVID definitely threw things into perspective, you know, about the possibility of it starting on time, and then you had these negotiations and everything. But eventually, COVID we're going to be done with at some point, whether that means we live with it or it's going to be completely eradicated, we don't know. But eventually we're going to have to get back to normal. And then for the agreement, I mean, collective bargaining agreements, from what I recall, maybe my memory's not so good, but from what I understand, they're supposed to go 10 years. So, got a decade before we even start thinking about that stuff. Unfortunately, a quick 1-2-3 inning.
Gentlemen, your attention please.
And now we're back to pitching. So, come on, Harvey. Let's finish this out.
0-1's the count.
So, I really would like to see it released a lot sooner. In fact, I think MLB The Show might have been the last game that was released in March. I actually remember it because I was at college at the time, and I went to the local GameStop, and I was actually going there to put down the pre-order because I was expecting just to do a pre-order. The cashier at the thing was like, "Oh no, we got these a week early. We had so many orders, we got them a week early. So do you want one?" I was like, "Hell yeah!"
Now batting, second base.
And then it turned out to be the game that I really, I was kind of spotty with in terms of gameplay. Nice job, Nemo. Diamond fielding, and you do that stupid crap.
The right fielder, number 5, Cole Sturgeon.
Strike 3, throw it over, Carter. Game over. Complete game shutout for Matt Harvey. I hope he's got lots of XP coming his way. Gary Carter having a game. Brett Batty having a game. Wait, where was Ronnie Mauricio? So Harvey did not gain enough. Yeah, it's going to take another game. Let's see. Who else is close? Baez is close. He's like 130. So if he has another game like he did in that last one, then he's going to be close. He's going to get to tier 4. Let's see. Carter and Batty. What happened, Mauricio? 130. So pretty much the same as Baez. Actually, a little bit under Baez. Like 10 XP under. But just about the same as Keith Hernandez, which is rather surprising. Anyway. I believe I have a home run derby pack to open up here. Probably going to get, yeah, the base round. The round that really nobody wants. No one likes you! No one likes you, Salvador Perez. No, of course people like him. Alright, well, that was rather disappointing, but it is what it is. So, on to the next game. The Crescents? I mean... I don't know about that. I think we could do better. Yeah, we could do better. Definitely not that. Holy sh... That's a spring training team too. LSU... I mean... There. That's what I'm looking for. Yes. Actually, I didn't really see if does he have Colorado? He does. All right, this should be the game that Matt Harvey ends up getting superfractored.
Leading off for the Lions, the shortstop, Ronnie Mauricio. First pitch.
How did he hold up on that? Look, this is Coors Field and the ball carries a lot here, but not enough for that one to get out.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Ball inside.
Oh, I guess I can exit Discord now, so. Oh my god, with my freaking phone. Hold on, I'm gonna turn the ringer off. Because I'm getting annoyed by it at this point. How? Okay. That doesn't make any sense. Mauricio, I mean, I understand that he got underneath it, that's why he was out.
Number 8, Gary.
Brendan Nimmo, that should have been a base hit. The PCI was on it. It was good timing. Don't know why. But Keith Hernandez getting a bullshit base hit? Like that? Unbelievable.
That is good.
And I'm saying that about my own players. Although Floyd just completely eliminated it and stranded those runners. So nice job, Floyd. Nice. Real nice.
Leading off for the Saints, the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down.
Batting second, the right fielder, Hunter
0-1 for count.
Dozier.
Yeah, so, by the way, guys, just a little update on tomorrow. It looks like I am going to be in the city tomorrow, which means that if you guys were in my stream, it was on Tuesday, I was explaining how one of my co-workers is leaving. He's going to a different job. And we're all we're going to have like a send-off for him. So that's going to require me to stick around after work and everything to, to send my, or to offer my goodbyes to him. And Michael Conforto freaking blasting that one out of here. So what that means essentially is that tomorrow, there is if I'm going to do a stream, it might be a very late stream. It's actually a good thing that the company that I work for gave us vouchers for Uber Eats. Because with that voucher, I was able to have my dine out / fast food. Your all-time Yankees versus my all-time Mets, superfractored or as is? Phoenix, which one? Did Matt Harvey seriously just get a double? As is? Okay, why not? Peach! I'm doing alright. How are you? Wow. I was trying to say how you doing. But I think I was also trying to say how are you? Oh, Mauricio. You're good? Good. That's good to hear. I'll tell you what, Phoenix. Yeah, after this game, because at this point I'm kind of already in this one, and I don't want to lose the progress that I made with, but I am going to have to make some adjustments. Hernandez, you can beat that. You can beat it. Let's go! Of course that wasn't going to get ruled in error. Yeah, absolutely. Might as well redeem it now. Not going to be able to do it after next week, so... Oh. Alright. Yeah, I agree to it. I mean, you redeem it, there's no reason why I should ignore it. If you redeem it, you can... Then I have to play you. There's a reason why it's there. So... You redeem it, I have no choice but to play you. But you need to tell me, what kind of a lineup are we doing? No, Peach. We're going to do it. We're going to do it because I think it's a... I just want to get Matt Harvey to superfractored. Alright, I believe I can get him after this, with this game. Got him! I believe that this game I should get Harvey to superfractored. Just do God Squad? Okay. Sounds good to me. But first I got we're gonna do that after I play Unstable Phoenix. I'm assuming we're not going to play at Laughing Mountain Park or Grand Canyon Ballpark, Phoenix. And for those that are new to the stream, that's just a little dig at Phoenix, because the last time we faced off, I beat him at Laughing Mountain Ballpark. Alright, we could do, I think we could do we could do like a 6-inning game. That should be more than enough time. And then we'll do Mets versus Yankees. I mean, unfortunately, there are a lot more all-time Yankees than there are Mets. And a lot more good players. So I might end up getting smacked by Phoenix here, but hey, let's have fun with it. By the way, Peach, this is not, what you're seeing me do, this is not my God Squad, by the way. This is just Mets all-time build. It's not my God Squad. And it's not going to be my all P5 lineup either, because I don't want to do that. It may be my God Squad, but it's not, I'm not going to do that.
For the Saints, the catcher, Chadwick.
0-1.
Trump.
Hey!
Come on, Harvey. Strike 3, sit down.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Riley.
What's the mode gonna be? Oh, I don't know. What? I thought we were gonna do Diamond Dynasty, but if you want to do Exhibition, we can do Exhibition. Wait, Peach. Actually, no. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're on Xbox or PS5. So, totally up to you. If you want to do Diamond Dynasty, we can do Diamond Dynasty. If you just want to do Exhibition, then we can do Exhibition.
The pitcher.
But that's up to you. You're the one who redeemed it, so... Oh, what's the difficulty? Yeah, I put it on All-Star because I feel like at this point, that should be the base that everyone's playing on. So, it's going to be on All-Star. When you said mode, I thought you were talking about, like, Diamond Dynasty, Exhibition. That's what I thought you were talking about. Okay. Alright, Peach, it's no big deal. You figure out whatever it is that you need to figure out. We got time here. We got time. Good, they are going to give Hernandez. Ah, Peach, with the 3 bits. I appreciate it. Thank you. You still got a ways to go, though, because... Uh-oh. Get back, get back, get back. Ha! Wow. I misjudged it, thought it was going to drop, and yet somehow still make it back to the bag. But what I was saying before, Peach, is that, Manny's got you beat by like a ton. He donated so many bits. But I appreciate, you know, you giving me any bits, whether they're huge or they're small. Doesn't matter to me. If you want to give them to me, I appreciate that. But like I was saying, after next week, I'm not going to be streaming because I have to make work a priority. So, you know, I really do think that you guys should just save your bits. Okay, it's fine. Anything that you can offer is great. That's just icing on the cake. Just being here, I appreciate that enough as it is. Strike 3, sit down. I mean, I don't know what Manny was doing. He just gave me, like, it had to be at least 800 bits that he gave me, so. Attaboy, Harvey. Conforto's just had a whale of a game. I believe 2 home runs. Not going to be 3, but he is going to get a double out of it, so make that 3 extra base hits. Boy, come on, Bias. And Conforto's probably out. Oh no, he's not. Oh, that might be a double play right there. It is. Fuck. That's what I hate about bunting. I hope they improve bunting for next year, because this is serious bull crap that's going on here. I mean, if you're bunting, you shouldn't be grounding into a double play. I play MLB The Show 18 from time to time, and every time I lay down a sacrifice in Conquest or whatever, you know, I barely ground into double plays. It probably happens once in a blue moon, but MLB The Show 21, I mean, should I even bother bunting? I might as well just let the I might as well just swing away if I'm going to hit into a double play.
One ball, 2 strikes, down.
Strike 3, sit down. I mean, I'm focusing so much on Mauricio because after Harvey, Mauricio is the next guy that's closest to being superfractored. So any progress that I can make on Mauricio would be better. And of course I'm thinking about Baez and Carter and Batty and Floyd and everything, but
The catcher.
they're not tier 4s right now. Mauricio is.
Down. 0-2.
Strike 3, sit down.
The batter. The second baseman. Riley.
0-1. Sit down.
Pumping gas now, Harvey. You must be a gas attendant because you're just pumping gas right now. You do well in New Jersey. Strike 3, sit down.
Your attention, please. Now pitching. Taylor. Clark. Leading off for the line. The catcher. Gary.
Well, okay, so here's what I might do, because, or here's what I'm thinking about doing.
The batter.
So, I'm actually gonna split this up. I'm gonna split this stream up. Who do I think is winning the Super Bowl? I mean, I have to get the edge to the Rams. Home field advantage. The fact that the Bengals D-line is, or not D-line, but O-line is pretty bad. I mean, and you don't want to be pretty bad against a defense that has Aaron Donald on it. You don't want to be that bad. So I have to get the edge to the Rams. I don't think it'll be a blowout, but I do think they'll bring Joey Burrow down. That's the thing. A lot of people think that, Joey Burrow and Jamar Chase and Matt Stafford and Odell Beckham Jr., they're going to be the real X factors in this. And to me, that's not the case because we know that we all know that quarterbacks and receivers and running backs, they get all the attention and everything, but someone's got to protect those guys. The Rams, I mean, their O-line is not exactly the greatest in the world. But when compared to the Cincinnati Bengals, I'll give them the edge. Bengals are just they're not that good on the O-line. So, like I said, you don't want to be pretty bad against the team that features Aaron Donald. Because we saw what Aaron Donald did against Tom Brady. And that's the freaking Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They have a pretty solid O-line. So, yeah, to answer your question, I'm going to take the Rams. I think it's going to be a close game, but the Rams edge it out. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Joey Burrow and Jamar Chase go absolutely off on the Rams. Unfortunately, if I had a crystal ball with me or had the ability to predict the future and everything, I'd be telling you who is winning. But I don't have a crystal ball. I don't get visions. I don't see into the future. All I can give you is just my thoughts. And I believe that the D-line of the Rams is going to terrorize Joey Burrow, and the Bengals aren't really going to be that effective, and the Rams are just going to run away with it. So, I'll take the Rams. Well, like I was trying to explain before you asked that question, Peach, what I'm going to do is I'm going to split this stream into two parts. So the first part, this is going to focus on the Mets team build. It's not going to be long, only an hour it looks like, but I really only want to do, I really should be posting videos that are a lot shorter than 3 hours or 2.5 hours, because nobody has the time and day to look at to watch a video for 2.5 hours. I appreciate those people that do. It really means a lot, but I know you guys have other lives. You can't be just sitting and looking at YouTube all the time.
Now batting, third baseman, Edward.
So I'm hopeful that I can wrap this up by the halfway mark, by an hour and a half, which is in 23 minutes. And then when I wrap this up, then I'll stop the stream for now. I'll come back. I'll do a second part. And this second part is going to be it's going to be separate from the Mets team build. This is going to be like my own viewer game video that I do. Come on, Mauricio. You got 2 home runs already. That's pretty good. But I want more. Yep, I'll take that. I'll take that triple. Heck yeah.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Cairo Diaz.
That was exactly where I wanted it. And I dropped the PCI like an idiot. Nemo, I mean, I'm going to be absolutely surprised when he becomes P5. I can't wait to see how good he is then. He's this good now. Whew. I'd hate to go up against him at P5. Peach, thanks for the bit. I appreciate it.
The batter. The catcher, Gary Carter.
Attaboy, Keith. Gary Carter's going to drive you in. Let's go. Nemo is a menace at P5. Nemo, I need you to step it up. I need you to be a P5 so I can destroy Phoenix with ya. I'm not on TikTok, dude. I stay away from TikTok. That's like the one social. Actually, there are a few social media platforms that I won't be a part of. That's Snapchat. I won't be a part of. He's a starter on your God Squad. Well, good thing it's an all-time Yankees versus Mets line battle rather than God Squad, because you very well will beat me. I mean, you'll probably still destroy me with the Yankees lineup, but at least I'm doing it with my Mets. You're gonna have Mantle and Gehrig and Giambi. Are you gonna have Soriano? Are you gonna? Do you have Soriano on your squad, or like how are you doing your Yankees team build? Is that pure like the symbol has to be New York Yankees, or if they have any association whatsoever with the Yankees, like I don't know. Trying to think. I'm trying to think here for a second. Like Giancarlo Stanton, his 94 overall. It's technically he's a Miami Marlins player, but he's on the Yankees now. So is that like what you're doing? Attaboy Conforto. That's going to be his third home run in this game.
Your attention, please.
Any affiliation. Okay. Why use... Oh, yeah, that's right, from, postseason. I was just, Peach, it was just an example. It was just an example. I didn't remember that he had a postseason card that was a 98. I forgot. Yeah, no, don't worry. Look, you were confused, so you're more than welcome to ask questions. Because that's what I was asking too of Peach or of Phoenix. Because if we're going to do affiliation, well then I can add 99 Piazza to my team. I can add 99 Willie Mays to my team. I can throw, let's see. Who else could I have on the Mets? I mean, Daniel Murphy, I think I have his... Or no, wait, that was from last year. Never mind. Look, I'm not going to ridicule anyone for asking questions here. So if you ever have a question, just ask. I'm not going to... Because maybe I don't explain it very well, and some people are intimidated, thinking I'm going to give them, like, a stupid look. Like, what? No, I'm not going to do that. Strike 3, sit down. Come on, Harvey. You got this. Strike 3, sit down. Alright, let's hope Harvey is superfractored. Yeah, Conforto had 3 home runs. Mauricio had 2. Please be superfractored. Please be superfractored. Let's go! Matt Harvey, parallel 5. And Javier Baez gets up to tier 4. What a game. Matt Harvey superfractored. Javier Baez makes it up to tier 4. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. 5th Met I have superfractored so far. Alright guys, I will be right back. This is the end of the Mets team build portion of this stream. So thank you to everyone who tuned in. Even if it was only for a moment, I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to follow me here on Twitch and or subscribe. Either one would make me a very happy person. You can also subscribe. You should also subscribe to my YouTube channel because that's where this video is going. And, well, Peach, I'll be right back. Peach, I'll be right back. I'm just letting people know that the video for the Superfractor series is ending now. So, I hope you subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications. That way you know when I post my videos like this one. And if you want to know when I go live, you can follow me on Twitter at JeffreyWarner3. The link is in the About page. It says underneath the stream here, so go check that out. I'll always tweet whenever I go live. You can also turn on notifications here on Twitch. That way Twitch sends you an email every time I start up a stream. So, like I said, we got Matt Harvey superfractored. We got Javier Baez up to tier 4. So, the next, I'll do this again tomorrow. It might be a little late. If it is, I do apologize about that, but at least we're doing it. So, I will see you all tomorrow. And please stay. If you're in here, just stay so that I can get my team set up for the second part of this stream, which is some viewer games. So I'll be right back, guys.